Get Big Son back in, man. Dolphins just scored to make it 38-7. It's terrible, man. Again, Redskin fans, I told y'all, the Josh Harris group are a group of fraudsters. Guys do not want to win. They want to pay that money back. They can't do it if they have to keep people around because y'all think that the people are good. This is why I never wanted them. Jeff Bezos would not be trying to do this. Jeff Bezos would be trying to win because he don't need the money. And he didn't have to borrow any money to get the team. So that would never have occurred under Bezos because he didn't borrow any money to get the team. That occurred under Harris because Harris borrowed money, got friends, partners, and he couldn't afford it. He really could not afford the team. That's why he had to go get 18 partners. How that situation ended up being the owner in ownership of us is totally irresponsible and part of the NFL. Totally. This is a travesty, and I don't think anybody in the Washington Redskins nation should support this. They shouldn't. Tua Tagovailoa was 5 for 5 for 60 yards on that. This is embarrassing. Nobody should go out there to watch this. There shouldn't be any burgundy jerseys out there. The fact that there's any burgundy jerseys out there is a problem. I don't care how much money you spent on your season tickets. Give them back. Keep on supporting this mess. Don't go out there and show up for nobody. Nobody. This is terrible. Man in motion. Hold on. Let's get Big Son back in. Let's get Big Son back in. So what you got? What you got? What you got?
Yeah, great play by Sam Howell to get out the pocket, scramble, save his life for one, get the ball off to Gibson. Big play. But I don't like the fact that they kept Gibson in the game and turned around and ran him. You know, they should let him hit the sideline for a quick break or something. As you can see, he's tired once he hits the sideline. Sam Howell 8 for 16, 103 in yards right there, an interception and a rushing TD, no passing. Delay handoff to Chris Rodriguez, and Rodriguez falls forward for about 4 yards. Third down coming up.
I like to throw to Gibson. I did like to throw to Gibson. I like how Sam Howell was playing. Again, I'm a big Sam Howell fan. So this is in no way a knock to Sam Howell. The things I'm saying is about the ownership more than anybody else. It's about the ownership and what I feel the ownership is really real motive is, which is to drown this team
Oh,
out to
Lord,
help
they're
this
keeping
team success.
Rodriguez in, so this looks like it's going to be a run again to me. But they're keeping them in. They might pass. Wish they did. They moved the pocket. Sam Howell throws the ball to Jahan Dotson. It's a catch for first down. Looks like about a 12-yard gain on the play. And all they
Dinging and
needed was
dunking.
5. Well, they
Dinging and
needed
dunking.
4. Hey,
A bunch
I
of
kind of like Christopher Rodriguez in pass blocking. He did a pretty good job right there.
okay.
Like what I just seen out of that. Man, ain't no way y'all winning this game, but you can get in the end zone. It's about to go over. Y'all get in the end zone. Sam Howell runs for his life. He looks up. He throws the ball. He heaves. And luckily, the guy that they don't give the ball too much came and saved the day. Because Sam Howell heaved that up for um, for interception in my eyes, honestly.
Mm.
That was interception written on it all day. Hold up now. Good play, McClung. Oh, you ain't got the ball like that this game. You had two balls thrown your way. The third one was almost an interception. Get the ball off, Sam. Let's go. Hand
I
off
like
to Gibson, and Gibson is tripped up. And
I like
Gibson
Rodriguez.
they're saying he
Putting
only
up.
got 2 yards, but I believe he got more than 2 yards.
I like Rodriguez in protection, like you previously mentioned.
You got a third and 8 coming up, and we are in their territory, I believe, with the pass from Gibson. I mean, with the pass to Gibson from Howe. So I don't know what to do, Holmes. Shout out to you joining in on the broadcast. They throw a screen to Gibson, and it goes for 3, maybe 4 yards, and it's fourth down.
Mm, mm,
And they're
mm,
sending the kicking team out.
mm. Embarrassing.
To me, it would be no such thing as a kicker for the rest of the game. Y'all don't
Yeah,
deserve no kicker.
yeah, yeah. I agree with that.
And that just further lets me know what type of time they on as far as winning games. Oh, all right, no kicker. Good, good. Sam Howell's in the shotgun. Trips to the left. Logan Thomas is to the right. Sam Howell looks. He almost gets sacked. He looks. He's scrambling. Sam Howell scrambling. He scrambles for the touchdown. He's in the end
Okay,
zone.
okay, Sam Howell. Show him what you made of.
There's no need
Show
to
him
get
what you
too
made
overly
of.
excited. Y'all got to look at the score.
Yeah,
Time to go to
definitely
the
don't. Y'all,
sideline.
y'all bet not. Y'all bet not be no jumping around, acting crazy. After you down by 40, you got the nerve to jump around.
And that was Chris Paul who let his man, who got beat by his man and almost got Sam Howell killed. But Sam Howell hung on for dear life, scrambled. Good block by Logan Thomas down the field. Gets him in the end zone. They're going for 2. Why? I don't know. But I just said they will have no such thing as a kicker for the rest of the game. So, guess so. Shotgun. Sam Howell looks, he fires. And it is 2-point conversion good to Logan Thomas.
They
So
might try to cover this little baby spread. That's might be what they try to do.
that might be what they're doing. It's definitely over what they had it going under. I believe it was 47 and a half. It's definitely over that now.
Yeah,
So if you bet the under, I feel sorry for you, my brothers, sisters.
they got to get 2 touchdowns just to get within 2 points. I mean, 10 points. Sorry.
It look like the Saints have blown my ticket because they are getting punished by Detroit right now.
I don't know though. That one is in the third, and the Saints got the ball. With eight,
24-7 is the
24,
score in that
14, no,
game. The
no,
Saints got the
twenty-four
ball.
14. The score 24-14. The score in that one is 24-14.
I got the Texans over the Broncos, and Stroud is doing his thing right now with 182 yards. Russell Wilson got 44. Pierce had a touchdown, and Nico Collins had 4 receptions for 122 yards. Now I don't know if y'all remember when me and Roe was covering the draft. I think that was 2 years ago when Nico came in, two
Yeah,
or 3 years. But we said Nico was going to be a beast. We already knew about Nico, and look at him, cold-blooded animal. 4 receptions, 122 yards. He has the bulk of C.J. Child's passing yards right now. The bulk. While the rest of the team has about, I guess that would be 62. No, 60 will be 60 yards to the rest of the team, and Nico Collins has 122 of them.
Yeah. Detroit went 3-and-out on that first possession in the second half in that Saints game. The Saints got the ball. The score is 14-24. Saints with the ball. That one ain't dead yet. That one ain't dead yet.
Our Falcons Jets ticket not dead either. The Falcons and Jets, the game is 10-5, and the Falcons are currently winning. And
10-5. They got a baseball score down there.
and Delvin Cook has 30 yards in that game, and Gibson has 2 receptions for 40 yards in that game, and Zach Wilson is not playing. Uh-oh. Look at the comparison. Allowed per game this season, 20.9.2 yards, 29.2 yards in last game, 378 yards, 28th in the NFL. That's what they had. Commanders defense NFL rank 2024th, fourth in points per game, third in 30 yards per game, 2021, 25th. And 2022 was 7th points per game. Talking about Lord, 17 for 20, 275 yards and 2 TDs. Almost 300 yards, and the game is not over yet. We still have another quarter to go. So it looks like Allen is not in on this play. They have Ridgeway, Mathis, and Deron Payne lined up on the line. They pressed too far out. Uh-oh. It might be coming back. That's coming back. Got to be coming back. That flag was thrown.
Last year, the Redskins were average 7th in points per game and
Yep.
3rd in total yards. It's no way they should have let what's his name
That's
go. It's
top
because
10
y'all let us
defense,
play.
bro.
Yeah. Del Rio did a good job. I knew I wasn't crazy.
We all
Y'all let
said
his
that.
pieces go.
Out of
Y'all
4
let all them
years,
pieces
this
go.
being his 5th, the 4 years previous, his first year, he brought that team from what we were last in defense to a top 5 defense, bro.
Yeah. It's y'all fault. Y'all let his pieces go. Y'all let his pieces go. Is what you did. Y'all let his pieces go.
2nd and 12. Talking about Lord, look, he sidesteps the sack once again, but the pass was not completed. Wow.
From Barton?
Yeah, they let his defense go. And actually, if you look at the way things were going, Chase was really starting to heat back up.
I
He had
agree.
been back
I
for 4
agree.
games at the time, I believe, 4 or 5
I
games,
agree.
and he had 5 sacks.
Josh Hurst was sent in here to break that team up. I don't care what nobody says. Period. We
And we
haven't won
know.
a game since Chase Young and Montez Sweat left the building. We haven't won a game since. Now y'all can say what y'all want as a fan base about whether they were valuable or not, but we ain't won not one game since they left. The Patriots game, matter of fact. That is, we won that one. That was it. We
Oh,
won. We
good
were
force out.
1-5.
Good force out, Butler. They
Oh my
put Butler
goodness.
on heel, like I said. Good play by Butler. Great play
Oh
by
my
Butler.
goodness.
He got Tyreek Hill jersey all yoked up and snatched up and helmet off his head. Good play by Butler. Good play by Butler. Force him out. No catch on the play. And they have to punt. 4th and 12. Good play by Butler. Good play by Butler. It wouldn't have been a catch no way. He didn't come down with the ball. Crowder gets the ball. He's looking. Oh, Crowder almost did something with it. He didn't do anything. This game is just about, well, it can get there. It was already there to me. It's about as ugly as the Cowboy game, if you ask me.
For a limited time, turn any iPhone in any condition into a new iPhone 15 Pro with titanium and iPad and Apple Watch SE all on us. That's up to $1,700 in value, only on Verizon.
Just as bad as the Cowboys game.
People like me. And me. It can impact how you feel.
It's definitely worse than the Giants game. I don't know which one you want to call out, the first or the second one, but definitely worse in my eyes. Just saying.
And you can skip the line and get your food faster.
Okay, let's get to some scoreboard out here. What's happening with these NFL scores? Oh, look like the Jets have scored 3 points. The Falcons have the ball. 10-8 in that game. Titans. Colts. I got the Titans winning this game. Titans are up 17-16. Got the ball on their 2nd and 8 in Tennessee's in their own territory on the 27-yard line. Saints. The score is 20-24. Lions way. Texans are still over the Broncos 16-10. The Patriots are losing to the Chargers 6-0. Let's see what else we got here.
On Tubi, the crime dramas where global drug cartels use highly conspicuous speed bumps.
Absolutely.
That was last week. Oh, yeah, that's all we got right now.
Detroit is at the one. I mean, the Saints at the 1 yard line. About to
That's what I'm
score.
saying.
It's a
The
3-point
score is
game.
20-24 in that
Oh,
game.
they already scored.
Yeah.
They already
Score is
scored.
20-24 in that game.
Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, yeah.
Oh, that Jack Del Rio at the game?
Oh, he had the New Orleans game?
Tell you what, I remember like this yesterday. So thankful that played with Doug Williams because he is one of the class.
Okay, Redskins. Okay. So, man, overall, again, like we were saying, the Washington Redskins, in my opinion, they've shown from the onset that either they had no idea what they were doing, or did Josh Hurst purposely try to manipulate the fan base into supporting this team, knowing goodness well he had no business and no thought process into winning. It is embarrassing. It is embarrassing to the old fan base. It's embarrassing to the older guys. I'm looking at Doug Williams sit there and talking to Dan Marino, right? I'm looking at Doug Williams talking to Dan Marino. And guess what? For me, I know Doug Williams is real embarrassed about the condition of this team right now.
Oh, yeah.
They can't even hold their heads up high about what's going on. It is a terrible outset and a terrible look on the whole culture of the Washington fan base for what they do. It is a terrible outset and
gets the
terrible look.
ball on the lay handoff of the shotgun on 3rd and 3 and takes it miles. Looks like he gets 20 yards on that play. But yeah, I totally agree with you. And Sam Cosby was a catalyst with the big boy block. Sam Cosmi took his man and drove him down in the ground. That's what I'm talking about, Cosmi. It's for Rodriguez, 3 rushes, 26 yards. Back to Rodriguez. He looks, he's scrambling, he's looking downfield, and he throws the ball out of bounds. Good job, Sam Howell. You waited to the very last minute. Did not cause an interception. You still live to play another down. 2nd and 10. 45 seconds left in the third quarter. The score is 21-24, Saints and Lions. The Falcons scored. The score is 13-8, Falcons way against the Jets. Texans have the ball right now, 16-10, and they are driving. They're in their territory, 2nd and 10 on the 32-yard line. Sam
That was a
Howell
good
has the
run.
ball off to Gibson. He looks, he gets nothing. It was supposed to be a stretch play. He's seeing nothing on the outside. He tried to take it back inside and got nothing. Back to the
Going,
line of scrimmage.
go, going back to the Rodriguez run, that was a real good run by Rodriguez. He made a man miss.
Cosme gave good block. Cosme gave
And
good block on this play once again. His man went nowhere.
it's crazy on the scramble drill. We talked about that earlier. How we still haven't worked on. We have a scrambling quarterback, so we still haven't. It still don't seem like the receivers really know much about what to do when he's scrambling out of the pocket. And another thing is, McLaurin don't seem to be getting a lot of the same amount of snaps as he normally gets. Maybe that's because we're out of it in the season where they don't want to risk him for next year or whatever.
I mean, it's been that way all season, though. We had a couple of games where McCormick had more than 6 catches or, more than 8 targets. We had a couple of games. It's been that way the whole season. And I think it's been that way the whole season because, like we said, they're in tank mode. So they don't want to give that high receiver. They don't want to heat him up and get him to the point because they know the more times he touches the ball, he's going to touch the end zone. That's what I think, in my personal opinion.
Yeah.
I mean, the guy's just that good. That's the only way I see it. The Cardinals game is in a delay, and the time they say is to be determined. But at the time, the score is 10-3 right now, the Cardinals way. They have the Cardinals in that game.
Mm.
So, with the Redskins off my ticket, look like my day is shaping up pretty good to possibly go in my favor the whole way to win. So I got a couple ones that's a little shaky right now, but they still are in the third quarter and still have time to take over and win. So, with that being said, Texans are on top, Cardinals are on top, Jets are fighting back to come back from behind. The Colts are behind, and I had the Titans winning that game, but the Colts had the ball on their 36 and looked like they turned the ball over. I don't know whether it was a pick thrown or whatever. It looked like the Colts had turned the ball over. They didn't get any points out of that drive, and the Titans had the ball on their 29-yard line. And that's more than likely a turnover from the looks of it, from what I can see so far. I mean, you look around the league, every team around the league right now, close games, or not that far off. Cardinals Steelers, 10-3, one possession game. Texas Broncos, 16-10, one possession game. Jets Falcons, 13-8, one possession game. Lions Saints, 24-21, one possession game. Titans Colts, 17-16, one possession game. Then the Dolphins, the Redskins, 38-15. 3 possession game.
Yeah.
Or maybe more. It's crazy.
Mm.
It's crazy. On the 3rd and 11, they throw short to Cole Turner and don't get any points out of the drive. It looks like they're going for a field goal.
Mm.
Like I said, they wouldn't have no privy to no kicker. I don't care what we in. Whatever happened last week happened last week, and what's happening right now is happening right now. They won't be
Mm.
privy to no kicker, even on the 4th and 9. Joey slides out there lined up for the kick. Snap goes down. Trustway holds it in. Joey slide misses the kick. It's no need to look lonely, Slide. It's not like it's your fault that we're losing. Your kick ain't gonna make or break us.
You knew Miami wanted to win this for Mike McDaniels anyway. Him coming back to Washington after coaching here, the RG3 years. It's sad, man. It's sad that all of them coached here, and we supposed to be the pillars of the NFC. We put everybody in place, and we the only ones can't get it together. We put everybody else in place.
You can go on down the
Crazy.
list. You go Matt LaFleur. You can go Kyle Shanahan. You can go. What's my man name that's in Minnesota right now? Uh,
O'Connell,
O'Connell. You can go.
the
What's
Cleveland
my guy's
Browns,
name?
Callahan,
What's, you can go Callahan. You can go my guy who play coach for the Rams. Um,
McVay,
that was if not one of our biggest mistakes. That might have been one of our biggest mistakes though.
because we knew,
Him
we
and
knew,
Shanahan probably was
we
one of our
knew it
biggest mistakes.
we knew with O'Connell, and we knew with McVay. We knew O'Connell was good, and we knew McVay was good. We missed on O'Connell. We hired Ron Rivera instead of Kevin O'Connell. Who looks like the better hire right now? Let's not forget that Kevin O'Connell in the running was Kevin O'Connell, Bill Callahan, and Ron Rivera. We got the shortest end of the stick. We hired the worst coach out of them three. We hired the worst coach.
Okay, the Cardinals game is back on deck, and it is behind some time because they had 14 minutes in the third. I don't know what delayed that game, but it's back on. Cardinals got the ball 4 for 4, and then 31. They're probably going to punt the ball to the Steelers. But yeah, we just named 5 valid coaches that are coaching somewhere else other than here. And all of these guys weren't head coaches. Sean McVay wasn't the head coach. Kevin O'Connell wasn't the head coach. Outside of Callahan. Callahan was a head coach before. Um,
And I'm gonna
Outside of
tell you why.
Callahan.
Because they don't really want us to win, right? And so it's not
Exactly.
about winning. It's
Exactly.
about here trying to sell tickets is the name of the game here, not winning. Same thing I feel like with the Dallas Cowboys a little bit. Selling tickets is the name of the game, not winning. Whatever you got to do to sell tickets, you good. And so that's why I'm saying, in opposite, the fans need to stop buying tickets. Stop buying merchandise. Stop buying tickets until they win. Force them to win. Force
Yep.
their hand. We won't support nothing y'all do until y'all give us a 10-win season.
Oh, because we've done it. We've
Because
done
we've
it.
been
If
supporting y'all.
y'all if y'all
Yep.
don't remember, before the name change, when we was losing like that, what did we do? We emptied that stadium.
Yep. Yep.
We emptied the stadium.
Yep. And at this point in time, it's come a point in time for the fan base have to take over because obviously the administrators and whomever else don't know what they're doing. So as a fan base, collectively, it is time for us to all out black out this team. Washington blackout, where we not supporting nothing. I don't care if it's next year, y'all could tell us we had the greatest draft in the world. Y'all could tell us we had the greatest this in the world. We don't care. Y'all can bring in Tyreek Hill and Patrick Mahomes themselves. And we don't care until you win. When you give us a 10 or 11 win season, then we could talk a little bit. We will not support this team until you do that. We'll watch, but that's it. That's the only thing you get is our eyes. You don't get nothing else. So
Yep.
make good with the TV contract because that's
I'll
all the
spend
only
my
thing you'll
money
get out of it.
outside of that stadium.
Mm-hmm.
I won't even more or less ride past that stadium. And my
Yep.
mother lives out there in that area. I won't even ride past that stadium. I'll go around.
Mm,
That's how much respect I have at this point.
mm.
Lions update. Lions have scored. The score is 27-21. More than likely going to be that score right there. It was because of a field goal. Um, the Texans have scored against the Broncos 22-10. Falcons have the ball, 3rd and 16 on their 23-yard line. Probably won't get that. Probably will punt the ball, give it to the Jets, give the Jets a chance to score. In our game, 3rd and 5, we have stopped the Dolphins and put them in a position so they need to pick up a first down.
Mm.
And at this point in the game, they will probably go for it on 4th down if they don't get it on 3rd. He looks back, he scrambled and almost picked off by Jamie Davis. Good play by Jamie Davis. Even though I do not like him lined up on Jalen Waddle, heck of a play by Jamie Davis. They put him in a very bad position. Jack Del Rio's fault. And you know he was going to have to cover Jalen Waddle.
So most yards per play for a single season. You have the 2023 Miami Dolphins, right? And they're the record holder is the greatest show on turf, the Rams. They're the record holders for the most yards per play. When the yards per play is 7 yards per play. They are averaging 8 yards per play today. And then that would be an NFL record for a whole season if they did it for a whole season at 8 yards per play.
And see, I want to know what we're doing so bad because people may say it. You got a better coordinator, you'll play better defense. I'm sorry. You got a better teacher, you learn better.
I agree.
You
And
got somebody in front
immediately,
of you to
it
teach you
don't.
how to play the game.
I agree.
We have enough people on this defense. In my eyes, we have enough people on this defense to show up and play.
I agree.
What name me what does Philly have on their defense that we don't have outside of our rushers that we just lost? Because I don't know too
Yeah,
many big name players on their defense except for the players on their line.
yeah,
And in their secondary, they got Slay. Because
yeah.
Bradbury gets beat up a lot too. So name me somebody that they got outside of the people that I just named. Because they matched up against the Dolphins very goddamn well. And one thing they did was they scored points when they had the opportunity to. It wasn't a lot of time that the Eagles got the ball and did score points against the Dolphins.
So the New Orleans Saints fumbled on the return, and Detroit got the ball.
Wow.
You got to be kidding me.
There's always one, ladies and gentlemen. You can bet your bottom dollar. There's always one.
Lord have mercy. But again, if they kick a field goal here, and then you get a Saints touchdown, then what you have is a 3-point game. And Detroit will probably more than likely clock it, which would still be a spread win because the spread is 4.
Well, on one of my tickets, I ain't go for the spread.
Oh,
I went for the
okay.
winner.
To the gusto.
So, yeah, I went for the gusto. So, I don't know how
Man,
that was going to go.
man, that was tough. He fumbled on the return.
So they could possibly, they get in range, score a touchdown, go on field goal, whatever have you. That won't bust my ticket for the 5-game parlay. But then I got a
Well,
6-game parlay where
right.
I have the Los Angeles Chargers beating New England, which they are doing right now. I have the Jets beating Atlanta, which they're not doing. I have Houston beating Broncos, which they are doing. and Tennessee Titans beating Indianapolis, which they are not doing at the moment. And I had
Well,
that game.
that's a touchdown for a 19-yard run for Jamal Williams for the Detroit Lions.
Oh, wow.
Now, mind you, it's still 14 minutes left. Still 14 minutes left in the fourth.
Oh, well, I think my ticket might be blown with the Colts and Titans. That game is supposed to go under. And they went all the way over, I believe. Oh, good fumbling run by Gibson. Almost a first
Ron
down,
Rivera
third and
looked
one.
real happy. He looked real happy today. You notice that? He know he gone. He know his career is over. He real happy. He ain't coaching nowhere else after this. This is his career.
If somebody gave him a job, they'd be a fool.
Jay Gruden ended his career here. Ron Rivera ended his career here.
Hey, Jay Gruden said he should be fired.
Mike Shanahan ended his career here.
Why would y'all run the ball out of a shotgun? They look for that all game. Terrible play call, Eric Bieniemy. Terrible.
Mike Shanahan ended his career here.
Yeah.
Who else? Jim Zorn never coached again after leaving here. Spurrier never coached in the NFL again after leaving here. That was a good run by Gibson. A great run by Gibson.
And we have to punt the ball.
Yeah, Spurrier never. And we got a punt. We didn't get it on the third and one.
They get on third and one. They ran it out of their daggone shotgun again.
What? He's still doing that? You got to be kidding me, bruh. You got to be kidding me, bruh.
No QB sneak for the first down.
You got to be kidding me.
They ran it out the shotgun like they did last week.
What is this?
Well, matter of fact, they didn't even run it out the shotgun the last game we played. They threw it out the shotgun.
We have got stopped from trying to run the ball out of shotgun so many times this year.
Yeah, it looks like I'm gonna get my prop ready for the second half of the day football because my tickets are blown for the early day.
Yeah, I mean it is totally utterly ridiculous.
Had that going under 42. It won't be that. It's at 41 right now. Supposed to be 42 and a half. And then more than likely one of the teams are going to score between the Colts and the Titans. That game is going over. What I should have did was just stuck with my win for them. Went under in the Falcons and Jets game because I knew it wasn't going to be a lot of points scored against the Jets. Jets have a real good defense. And I knew it wasn't going to be a lot of balls caught on the Falcons. The Falcons have a good secondary due to D'Angelo Hall, who coaches their secondary, probably one of the, I think they're top 5 in yards allowed in their secondary. They're not top 5, they're definitely top 10.
Yeah.
I looked at it about 2-3 weeks ago. They averaged at that point in the season, it was like 176 yards per game passing on them. So
Mm.
we just had a wild week, man, and made some impulsive decisions as far as these bets. But I won't do that to myself this second half. Won't be nothing impulsive.
Absolutely. 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 I mean, I think we still got. I think it's still a shot on the Saints. I think it's still a shot on the Saints.
They have put their backup quarterback in, Mike White.
Who is?
The
Oh, the
Dolphins.
Dolphins. Oh, okay, all right,
Took
the
him my
Dolphins. I
lowest
can live
dub
with
for the
that.
day.
I can
18
live
for
with that.
24. Oh, if I was the Skins, I'd put out second string quarterback in too. You know what I mean, moving platform.
Yeah,
That's
no, I
Sam
wouldn't
Howell
put.
league.
Yeah, I still would leave Sam Howell in there though.
Oh, the
Um,
Skins job mad. They job like rough they running back up. They job like mad. And they took two out. Why y'all mad?
oh, the Skins mad.
hmm
Oh, come on, man. Yeah, now y'all want to play and get it in and grind it up.
You still got 6 yards on the play. It don't matter. You still the same running back been doing 2 yards the whole game. You know they running the ball. Stop them. No stopping them. First down.
Yeah, it's just not going to work at all. It is not going to work. Yeah, Mike White. I like Mike White. As crazy as that sounds, I actually like Mike White.
I mean, they just dropped back on them plays to Tyreek Hill and just straight bomb downfield. It wasn't even no think about it enough,
Yeah,
just drop back and bomb.
yeah. I mean, it was utterly ridiculous. Utterly ridiculous.
Oh my goodness. Who was that? Man,
Oh, they
Payne is
showed.
getting abused.
Oh, that's how he got into the thing because they ran a triple reverse, meaning the Lions did. Saints driving the ball though, bruh. Saints driving. Saints driving.
That'll be my only save. The Saints come back and put a respectable number right there. That'll be my safe right there. I can live with the win on that ticket. The win is a win for me. I think
Yeah,
Moses should have been tackled. Who was that who missed the tackle? Come on now. Now they need Moses. A-Chain. 31. Dolphins probably gonna line it up and run it, or they might do a QB sneak. Who knows? They might line up and run it. They've been getting 8 yards, 6, 7 yards of carry anyway.
the Dolphins is got a little flow going about them though. I'm gonna be honest with you. They do got a nice little flow going about them. You know, Sam Howell and the Redskins did have opportunities in this game, but they
Oh,
wasn't
yeah,
trying
he
to win.
busted open. He busted open. Almost ran for a touchdown.
They about to put up
He busted
45,
third
another
and
40
one.
burger.
He busted third and one open. I mean, wide open. Oh my
They about
goodness.
so they about to
Khalid
put up another.
Hudson and Cody Barton open pursuit in the same hole. The Ron Payne got obliterated once again. Couldn't stop the runner coming through the hole.
Mm,
Like Deron Payne, you've been getting obliterated all game, bro.
yeah, 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 and the edges. We haven't had no edge protection at all. We haven't had no edge protection at all.
Ron, your defense is trash, buddy. Just like you, trash. Now who you gonna
Up the
blame it
middle,
on?
up the middle, up the middle, up the middle,
Now who you gonna blame it on, Ron?
up the
Nobody blame
middle.
it on. It's you. You're a bad coach. They just keep running the ball. They're not stopping running. They just keep going running. Quan with the tackle. Third down. Third and full coming. And more than likely they're gonna run the ball or play action. Level 40 burn coming your way. Why you looking stupid like that, Eric? No reason to look like that, beginning. You should have been looking like that during the beginning of the game when they was torching y'all. Ooh, who was that? Was that Fuller? It might have been Fuller who dug it in like that. It might have been Fuller. Well, the enemy, if you didn't know what it feels like to lose, you feeling it now. Feeling it big time, baby.
I mean, it's again. This is has a
They
lot to
going
do
for it
with
on
the
fourth and
enemy.
one. They're going for it on 4th and 1, and
Oh
they
my
get it
goodness.
and more.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Look at Ron Rivera looking stupid out there. Yeah,
Watch
don't
her
look
be enemy
stupid.
face. Watch her be enemy face though. Watch how stupid he look.
Don't look stupid. Yeah, these people going for it. What you thought?
Look
These
at Terry
people is going
McLaurin.
for it.
McLaurin ain't going for that, bruh. Look at McLaurin's face. Watch when you see McLaurin's face. His face says everything. They just gonna run the ball and run the clock out. That's what they gonna do. They switch it on running backs.
The enemy, he jacked his opportunity to be a head coach up, messing around with Ron Rivera in this mess.
Ooh,
He
that
should have never
second
came
level is
here.
empty. That
Mm,
second level is empty in the Washington Stadium.
mm. It's
Empty.
terrible. It's terrible.
All the Dolphin fans are on the first level. 3rd and goal. 3 minutes ago. In the fourth. Dolphins remaining games. Titans, Jets, Cowboys, Ravens, and the Bills. Dolphins going to the playoffs. There's no doubt in my mind. 3rd and goal. They snapped the ball. It's on a reverse. Almost a touchdown. Nothing. 4th and goal coming. I think a play action is coming. They're going to let it go down to 2-minute warning. Looked like Curl hurt his hand. Curl or Butler. I couldn't see the number. Excuse me. I couldn't see the number on the back of the jersey. Saints have the ball. Excuse me. 1st and 10 on Detroit 45. Jets had the ball. 3rd and 15 on their own 30. Titans, Colts, game went over. As I stated, Colts 25, Titans 19. So my only hope right now is that the Saints make this a respectable game by scoring a touchdown. If they do so, that +4 is going to come into play. No, that'll be 28. So no, they still need to score again. Now the Lions Saints game is delayed. For what reason, I do not know. Texans Broncos. Texans 22, Broncos 17. Chargers Patriots. Chargers still have 6 points. And it's the Patriots have the ball 1st and 10 in their territory on the 40. Cardinals. I beat the Steelers 17-13, as I thought they would. So it looks like two pluses are going to drop today on the first half of football, and the rest of the minuses are coming on through. Dolphins was a minus, Chargers was a minus, Lions was a minus, Falcons was a minus, Colts was a minus. The win, and my pluses that I had to win, all of them are not dropping, only two. Here we go, fourth and goal, motion in the backfield, they hike it, and bruh, they hike the ball, they pitch it to the outside, he changed with a touchdown. Score is about to be 45-15. Another 40 burger. Now whose fault is it? Another 40 burger. No words. So what you got on that one, Ro?
Would you say it?
So what you got on that?
Man, again, it goes back to the ownership. It goes back to the ownership. It goes back to the ownership, man. I think that from the beginning, whether it's when they purchased the team, whether when they got the team, whatever that happened, they had no plan going into this. They had no plan going into this. And it shows they were unorganized. Verver should have never started the season as the coach. And the fact that, I mean, even when they bought the team, I don't care after they wanted to take any loss you wanted to take this year and say, hey, it's time for him to walk. Y'all should have fired him a long time ago. 45. We've had 40 points put up on us in several games. And it's not no coincidence that Josh Hurst is the owner. We've had more 40 points put up on us this season more than any season I've ever seen in my life. And it's no coincidence
Wow.
this happens once Josh Hurst becomes the owner.
And we come
We
out
have
and run the ball. Sam
we
Howell's
have
on the sideline. We come out and run the ball. It's crazy. Run the ball. Come out and run the ball. Jacoby Brissett is on the field, and we turn around and handing the ball off.
Yeah, I mean, we've had 40 points put up on us so many different times this year. I mean, it's even to put Jacoby Brissett in at this point. What do you do for what? It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing.
If that was the
It's
case, you should have put
embarrassing.
Jacoby Brissett in the game last week.
Again, why
I
would
mean, on
you
Thanksgiving.
fire your defensive coordinator? Why would you fire your defensive coordinator right before the Dolphins game? Sam Howell today. 12 for 23, 127 yards. We know the boy can play. So we know it ain't him. It's the scheme. Eric Bieniemy is horrible, man. He's horrible. I'm sorry. He's horrible. And a lot of people don't want to do whatever. He has no running game. His plays are very predictable. We just read the stats. Yeah, McLaurin can get 1,000 yards if he struggled in the 17-game season. But, he's not using nobody better than I would say than what they had. This is horrible, man. This is horrible. Honestly, they need to fire Rivera now. The bye week is next week. I know what you said. He's going to be the coach to the end of the season. Rivera doesn't last the end of the season for real. He don't need to. Get rid of, including Bieniemy. I think Bieniemy should be fired too.
They're not going to fire Bieniemy, though.
I would.
They ain't going to fire him.
I would fire Bieniemy and Rivera too. We ain't just going to let Jack Del Rio, the only decent coach we've had around here in years, we ain't going to let him take that brunt of that hit by himself. All of y'all going to get fired. And I will walk a whole new staff in here. That's better. That's a better excuse for the fans than having Ron Rivera as the same coach. That's a better excuse than having Ron Rivera as the same coach and y'all getting 45 put up on your head every week. Straight up. This is no coincidence. Matter of fact, let's look it up. Oh, yeah, the Saints scored. Saints scored. Saints scored.
They need to score again, though.
Yeah, hey, we got something brewing, though. They can play some strong defense.
They need to score again.
Let's see what we got. Let's see. Let's read out some of these scores, man. Because this team has gotten a pass from me. Even though I said some stuff on air, we ain't really dove into it. So let's dive into it one quick time before we let y'all go. Okay, so Washington this year, right? We'll read them out. They had 30. Okay, let's go to this season. Now, mind you, they was undefeated in the preseason. That was a crock and a lie. They had no business doing that. You might as well should have. I don't know what you was doing with that there.
That was just slice them up for the season. That's what that was.
Yeah, I don't know what that was. They had no business doing that. So you had 37. The Bills put up 37 on your head. The Eagles put up 34. The Bears put up 40. The Eagles put up 38 again. The the Giants with no quarterback put up 31. The Cowboys put up 45. You had 45 put up on your head in consecutive weeks. Back-to-back weeks, you had 40. You gave up 90 points in 2 weeks.
So why isn't Ron Rivera fired this week? The only reason why I don't fire Bieniemy because this is his first year under the staff. He don't have control like Ron had.
38 or more points put up on them. 37, sorry, we'll say 37. 37 or more points put up on them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times this year, young. 6 times, both Eagles games. Sorry, the other Eagles game was 34. So you ain't gonna count one of them. Basically 5.5.
But 30 plus, if you look at 30 plus for the season.
30 plus is every game except for the Cardinals game and the Bengals.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, no, that was the preseason. No. Yeah, the Cardinals and the Bengals. No, that's preseason. Sorry.
The Bengals were preseason, yeah. Bengals were preseason, so we can't even count that one.
Can't even count that one. Hold on. The Cardinals, the Giants, the Falcons, and the Patriots. We've had 40 put up on us more than less than 20. And those are all bad defenses, basically. I mean, bad offenses. The Giants has a bad offense. The Falcons' offense not too good. And that's all when Jack Del Rio was here. The Patriots, Jack Del Rio was here. And, yeah, the Patriots, Jack Del Rio was here.
Yeah, the Patriots, that was what, 20-17?
Yep, the Patriots, the Falcons. The Giants, the first game was 14-7. Your offense only gave you 7 points, couldn't win that one. And, yeah, that's it. Yeah. And, the Cardinals. And the Cardinals in week 1. All your wins came on the back of Jack Del Rio. A 20-16 win against the Cardinals.
Mm-hmm.
A 24-16 win against the Falcons. A 20-17 win against the Patriots. And that's what you got. Now, hold on, 3. What's the other win? Who else? What other win? And a 35-33 win against the Broncos, which I believe Russell Wilson had like 5 turnovers in that game.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, no, he didn't. He had 1 pick. I'm looking at 1 pick. Hold on. They had 7 sacks. We had 7 sacks in that game.
Excuse my French, but I said about D'Angelo Hall earlier. D'Angelo Hall is the not for the Atlanta Falcons before the Carolina Panthers. He's the cornerbacks coach, the D-backs coach for the Carolina Panthers.
Oh, Saints got the ball back.
Yeah, they move and they second and 2.
Uh-oh.
They in their territory. Pitch out and looks like he gets the first down.
They might do something there.
Yeah, first and
I ain't
10.
gonna hate them. I ain't gonna hate them if they do. You know, I ain't gonna hate them if they do. I can't hate them if they do, if they get it done. Can't hate them if they get it done. Even if they in field goal range, kick the field goal. Sure, do what you gotta do. If you got to, make it a 2-point game. As long as it ain't 4, baby. Are they in field goal range yet?
No, not yet. Mike the ball, Derek Carr. Acts like he's gonna drop back. He takes off up the middle for about 4 yards. Looks like.
All right, we looking like something, baby. We're looking like something. But yeah, I mean, I can't be mad at everything that's transpired because I'm the one that called it. At the end of the day, I know what I said about Josh Hurst in the beginning of the season. Stuck to my guns a little bit. However, it doesn't make it right, though. It doesn't make it right, and it doesn't make what's going on kosher. You know, I do believe Josh Hurst is a mole. The way that the whole purchase of the Redskins even went about, the fact that honestly, okay, Dave Snyder had a problem with Jeff Bezos because he pushed him out, effectively based on the Washington Post, him purchasing the Washington Post and all the stuff that went down. And initially, I wasn't for Bezos based on what he was doing in regards to Snyder. But once it came to the point to where Snyder was going to sell anyway, once Snyder changed the name of the team after he once said that he wouldn't, I lost all respect for him anyway. So that's where my respect for Snyder went out the door, is once he changed that name. Because he the one that said he wouldn't. I believe that he only changed it, though, because the league basically told him he was going to be pushed out whether he liked it or not. That's why I believe he changed it, and I believe he changed it to the worst name he could find in order to kill the brand for himself and so that nobody would want the team, essentially.
The brain has definitely been dwindled and demolished to little less than nothing in my eyes.
But I believe because he sold it to Hurst. People got to understand, Hurst didn't have the money to buy the team. That's why he needed 18 partners. He did not have the money. Let's be clear about that, Washington. He didn't have the money. That's why he needed 18 people to help him, because he didn't have the money. This is not an owner who's thriving financially. This is not Jerry Jones we dealing with. This ain't even Daniel Snyder, in my opinion, that we dealing with. He don't even got the money Daniel Snyder got. We're dealing with a broke owner, in my opinion, who is now starting to make moves on the field based on finances, not based on football. I need to save some money, so I don't need me a good coach. I don't need me a quarterback
Oh my
who's doing
goodness,
this.
bro.
Oh my goodness.
Saints went for it on 4th down and did not get it.
I see. They got 2 timeouts though, and it's a 2-minute warning left. Better play some defense. I don't know why they ain't kick the field goal. Why they ain't just kick the field goal?
They weren't in range, and that's why they should have went for a shorter route. And what's the name threw the ball behind Olaf because he really had his man beat. He threw the ball behind him instead of in front of him.
Mm.
I used to look up to you, Winston. He was all right when you first came out.
That was Jameis Winston
Yeah,
with the pass.
yeah,
He in the game.
yeah.
Where's Derek Carr?
Why they not let my bet go through? What?
What happened with Derek Carr?
I don't know.
So Derek Carr's out the game.
Yeah, he wasn't in the game just now. They
Oh
had
my goodness.
Hill and
Oh
what's his
my
name?
goodness.
Bro,
Oh
why do they
my.
always do this to me? When I put a good ticket in, they always talk about, oh, we can't put your bet in. It ain't nowhere near game time. Game don't start till 4:15. Put my bet in.
Oh my goodness. Why is Jameis Winston? How did Jameis Winston get in there?
This must mean my ticket gonna hit big. I mess around and put $6 on this joint. Y'all don't let me get this one. I'm gonna put 6 on it. Stop playing.
Jameis Winston, you right. Derek Carr done played that whole game. How in the world did Jameis Winston get in
Ooh.
there? What in the world?
What time do the
Jameis
second game
Winston.
start?
The second game started at 4:15.
That's what I'm
4:15.
saying.
Oh, it might be a 4 o'clock one even though. It might be one. Is there any East Coast game? Yeah, the Eagles probably started already.
Nah, I don't think so.
The Eagles might have started already.
This some bull.
No, it's 4:05 Tampa Bay. 4:05 Tampa Bay. 4:25 the Eagles. San Francisco. They in San Francisco. Oh no, they in Philadelphia. It's 4:25. The
Uh,
Rams 4:25
no,
too. One of
yeah,
them.
425.
Tampa Bay already started.
They started at 4. All right, let me take them off my ticket then.
Yeah,
That's what
Tampa
it
Bay already
is.
started.
I don't got nobody from Tampa Bay on my ticket, bro. Yeah, ain't no Tampa Bay on this ticket. This is all 49ers and Eagles on this player prop. And they ain't trying to put it in. All right, I told y'all what I'm going to do. So stop playing with me. Mhm. Now let's go. Now let's go. Yeah, they started. They ain't got nowhere near on my ticket. Oh, got it in. $5.50. Got it in. Let's go now. All right, but yeah, man. What's your final thought for this one, man? I mean, bad
Um,
loss, bad ownership, bad offensive play calling, bad offensive outing. McLaurin is not getting touches like he should. McLaurin's had way many more touches than when he's getting the game. He has everybody to be mad. He has everybody to request a trade at the end of the season. After what they did, the promises that they made to this organization and to the players.
I agree.
He has every right to request a trade. Also, right now, we're really missing Sweat and Chase Young. We're
Mm-hmm.
really missing them right now.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Um, we're also really missing the offensive line that we had when Ron Rivera first got here, and he slowly got rid of.
Mm-hmm.
So it's to me, it's not just Josh Harris. It's the league entirely. The league wants to see this team lose, and they want to see it done at all costs. It ain't just Josh Harris. He's just a puppet. He's just a puppet. They put him in place to be the puppet. He's the best puppet they could find to do the job that they need him to do.
But that don't make it
Because
right
when
for him to
no,
still
no, I'm
do
not
it.
saying it's right, but I'm just saying. Think about when Ron Rivera got here. Think about our offensive line before Trent Williams got out of town. We had Trent Williams, Eric Flowers, Chase Roulier, Brandon
Mm-hmm.
Sharif, and Morgan
Mm-hmm.
Moses.
Mm-hmm.
10 times better of a line than what we have right now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree.
And every year that line just surprisingly gets out of town. Brandon Sharif after the first year, Morgan Moses out of town. Next year, Eric Flowers. Next
Mm-hmm.
year, Brandon Sharif. This past year, Chase Roulier. Like, make it make sense.
Mm-hmm.
And y'all saying y'all got rid of these players so we can have money to get better players. We never got nobody. We didn't get anybody. Y'all brought a
Mm-hmm.
bunch of bums in here. So all I'm saying is now I see it, it's really the league that's behind all of this. Because this is a story franchise. This ain't no bum franchise. Ain't like we ain't never had no championships. Ain't like we ain't never had a fan base. If we had not the best fan base in football, when this was the name, when this was the name, not what y'all got now. Not what y'all got now. When the Redskins was on, you know what I'm saying? People was going to watch when the Redskins was on. That's a strong fan base right there. But who wants to be a fan of a commander?
Got a
Name me
point.
one thing that's solid about a commander that anybody wants to be a part of. You know what I'm saying? So in my eyes, it was just a bad showing, and it's it's not only a bad showing, but it's bad for marketing for the people who in this area who have had a story franchise to look at to watch it. I mean, to watch as we came up under as young kids and went to their games in the stadium and knew the players and everything. Like, it's just bad. It's just bad to me, and I don't like it, not one bit.
To piggyback off of what you said, I think it's time for this fan base. Again, we said it. I said it during the game, and I'm gonna say it again. I do think it's time for this fan base to stand up and say enough is enough. We will not support y'all 1 minute until y'all actually win. We don't want to see y'all tell us you going to win. We don't want to hear about the great players you're bringing here. We don't want to hear about the great coaches you're bringing. We don't want to hear about the draft picks. We have been manipulated in every which way possible while we watched other teams go out and take our coaches, our staff, our players, and everything else and become successful. The
Hmm.
Washington Redskins fan base needs to say, okay, NFL, enough is enough. Guess what? Since y'all going to continue to let those other teams win, and y'all going to continue to, in fact, help the other teams win in a lot of occasions. And if anybody think I'm playing, you can go look at the games, look at some of the calls we've gotten over the years. And so since y'all want to continue to essentially help other teams win on
I
top of us,
mean,
then
not to
guess
cut
what?
you
You need
off,
to
but
be,
look at the Giants last year and both of those games.
yeah.
Both of those games. The call with McClone, when he looked at the ref and asked him, the ref just Paid him no mind, like he didn't say anything. Gave him a little nod, like he good. As soon as the play was called, flag.
Yeah.
In the end
So,
zone, Curtis Samuel held. Defensive pass interference. Other
sure.
call. No call. Tie the game.
So if
Like
y'all are
five.
going to continue to help, including you pass our ownership off, because that was a hostile sale under a lot of emotions. It wasn't, all of that happened with the sale. It's a conflict of interest and more. The sale that Josh Hurst was really a horrible sale. And that's something the NFL need to take that on the chin too. Y'all sold it to any old body. And now we as the fan base have to live with results of that. The fan base need to make the NFL pay. The fan base, just watch them. We are the only ones that can hold the NFL and the Redskins and Josh Hurst accountable for what they're doing. We are the only ones. And we need to enact that power by boycotting and just watch the games. I'm not telling nobody not to watch the games, but stay at home and watch those games. Stay at home with your family and watch the games. Stay at home, keep your money in your pocket. Do not buy a damn thing until they earn it, until they have registered 2 10-win seasons back to back. We boycotting everything. We don't care how much it looks like, how much you telling us. We don't want to hear it. Show us. Stop talking about it. Because all y'all have done is a bunch of talking. Rivera, I'm changing the culture. What culture did he change? He worse
Yep.
than Gruden in a lot of ways.
Didn't change nothing in my eyes. A lot of the
Sure.
same.
At
A
least
lot
with
of the same.
Callahan, at least under Callahan, we saw a difference on how that team looked under Callahan than it did under Gruden. It was a big difference. In one season, same group of guys, same quarterback. Dwayne Haskins, look at Dwayne Haskins under John Gruden and look at him under Bill Callahan. That's what we mean by culture change.
Yep, totally different
That's what
guy.
we mean. So that's my final thought. Redskin fans, cut the cord. Because y'all are going to be the ones that suffer if you don't. You got to cut the cord. You got to
Cut the lifeline.
stop spending money with this team. Do everything else that you want to do except for spend a damn dollar. Refuse. Take it up amongst your business to not spend a dollar on this team and watch the difference that you get in the way that owner approach, because he owes a whole bunch of people. Y'all, I mean, we do got his back against the wall at the end of the day, because if we stop really supporting this team, how you going to pay back $6 billion without our support? You can't. So guess what? We the ones that hold the power in this, because we the only ones that really can pay it back. We need to enact that power. Stop spending money until 45 to 15. 45 to 21 last week, 45 to 15 this week. Stop supporting
And
this
the only
team.
reason why they tried to score points last week because it was against Dallas at the end of the game. They didn't care about y'all this week.
Does this team
And we
really
were
care
at
about you?
home. We were at home. They didn't care. They still didn't care. We were at home.
Did
We
not
got
care in
embarrassed
our
like
own
that.
building. Today, in our own building. Today. Against the Miami Dolphins. Our first Super Bowl came against the Dolphins. That is a rivalry game, period. That we played the Dolphins in 2 Super Bowls. They beat us once, we beat them once. That is a rivalry game. Why you think Doug Williams was out there talking to Dan Marino? They know what time it is. Yes, we've played the Dolphins in 2 Super Bowls. Little did Redskin fans know. That is a rivalry game. And they stomped all over us.
And guess what? The Dolphins were bad too for a long time. But you know what their fan base did? They stopped coming to games.
Yep, they sure did. It's too much to
They
do in Miami.
boycotted.
Yep. They went and found something else to do in Miami than to watch that miserable team. And Redskin fans, y'all need to do the same. Find something else to do. Leave them alone. Let them water in their own garbage for a little while by themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Period. And make a statement when you do it. Don't just do it no. Make a full-on statement when you do it. Make sure it's noticeable. Redskin fans are not coming to games anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Redskin fans are not buying any merchandise anymore. Redskin fans are not buying jerseys anymore. They are not. Yeah, let's make it noticeable, Redskins Nation. Because at this point, this team has earned every bit of boycotting that we decide that we want to do.
Yeah, yeah. And to be honest, should have been boycotted last year.
Yeah.
To get
After,
Ron Rivera out of here.
Yeah. After that Taylor Heineke stuff, he really should have been boycotted, to be honest.
And see, you know, they sabotaged Taylor Heineke's season that was for him by getting Carson Wentz. They knew Taylor Heineke would go out there and win. Carson Wentz was definitely a bad pickup. And they sabotaged the season by getting Carson Wentz and paying them the amount of money that they paid him. You're not going to pay a player that much money and not play him, especially the quarterback.
Yeah, I agree.
So y'all sabotage this season knowingly and willingly.
And they keep using Eagles, former Eagles, or people connected to Eagles. They used Carson Wentz last year. It was Eric Bieniemy this year. I mean, it's all these Eagles, all these people connected to Philadelphia. They need to get out of here. Go take yourselves back to Philly. What y'all doing there? We in? Sorry, Josh Harris. We didn't. That's why I said I'm not even a Wizards fan. But I'd be damned if a Sixers owner the owner of the Sixers own the Redskins. The Wizards, people don't remember this back in the day. The Sixers and the Wizards and the Bullets used to be big rivals. Wes Unseld and Dr. J used to go at it. Y'all tripping.
Mm-hmm.
It is a travesty that of what the ownership groups looks like out of all of the Washington sports. All of these ownership groups need to be thrown away and need to be ousted. That goes for Ted Leonis too.
Yeah.
Up at Monumental, because you ain't doing nothing with the Verizon Center, MCI Center, whatever you want to call it.
But making money, Capital One Arena.
Y'all don't bring nothing to the city or do nothing for the city. Same thing with you, Josh Hurst. You don't even know. You give the homeless shelters and do plenty for Philadelphia. You don't do a damn thing for us, but you supposed to be from DC. Come on, bro.
Name one entity down here that you gave money to. Name one charity down here that you gave money to. Name one youth program in this area that you gave money to.
Oh, they don't want to talk about that though. B Mitch, yeah, I'm gonna call you whoever out. B Mitch, 106 The Fan. All of y'all want to talk about all this other stuff, but you don't want to talk about that. About the fact that we got a Philadelphia owner, a guy who does nothing for this DC area. He's from Philadelphia, basically, and does everything for Philadelphia. Does nothing for here, but y'all don't want to talk about that. Y'all want to bring up Jack Del Rio.
Like he was the problem. He was more the solution here the last 4 years.
Definitely was. Let's call a spade a spade.
Was he the one who got rid of Chase Sweat? I mean, Montez Sweat and Chase Young? No, he wasn't.
How many games did we call last year where we sitting there like, man, we don't know what in the world Scott Turner doing. Luckily, we got Jack Del Rio on the other side.
Mm-hmm. Many games.
Plenty of them. Those top 10 rankings wasn't without a good defense, y'all. Don't think that he just got them because he had Chase Young and Montez Sweat. No. Chase Young wasn't here for most of that time. Let's be clear about that. Mm-hmm. And that defense looked good even without Chase Young. To me, losing Landon Collins was a big hit. And people don't give it credit. I always say that. I just felt like he was a stand out in that defense. Losing Derek Forrest this year was a huge hit.
Forbes didn't play this game at
No,
all.
he's been hurt. He's been hurt for the last 8 weeks. He went on
I didn't
IR.
see. I didn't see Forbes. I'm talking about Forbes.
Oh,
I didn't
Forbes,
see
yeah,
Forbes this
Forbes,
game.
yeah. He didn't even touch the field. Whose pick was that? Forbes. Whose pick was that? We couldn't use the offensive lineman. Y'all couldn't have used the offensive lineman. A center.
And Forbes played. Did Forbes get burnt up last week? I don't think it. I think it was
No, he
St.
played
Juice
pretty
getting burnt
good.
up last week.
Yeah, he played pretty good. The St. Juice pick. You know what I said from day one with St. Juice. The St. Juice pick, I had a problem with. So, I mean, we're not trying to rag on the Redskins because we Redskins
I
fans.
am.
But
I am. I am. I'm sick and tired of it. I'm sick and tired of it. I'm about to be 39 this year, bruh. I was born in 84, so I didn't see the 82 Super Bowl. I seen the 87 one when I was very, very young. I remember the 91 Super Bowl. After that, give me something I can be proud of. I can't even name something I can be proud of, except the
that's
Sean
real.
Taylor era. And rest in peace to Sean Taylor.
That's real.
That's the last time we had dogs around here.
That's real.
No disrespect to
Those
London
dogs.
Fletcher and those guys that
No,
was around London.
Fletch
Fletcher,
played with
that's what I'm saying. No disrespect to
yeah,
you, London. No disrespect to you, my guy, because I love you. You know what I'm saying? I love the way you play and everything. Love your whole career. People don't even know him and Ray Lewis stats are right next door to each other.
yeah.
Ray Lewis got 2 Super Bowls. He
Oh,
got 1.
London put that work in when he was here. London put that work in. He had that defense shot. And Jim
All
Haslett was
right.
horrible. Haslett was
So don't
horrible.
so
Haslett was
don't mistake
horrible.
that. He said Hazard was horrible. So who you gonna believe? London Fletcher or Hazard? He
No,
played
that's
on
what
the
I'm
field.
saying. I'm saying too. That's what I'm saying too. Haslett was horrible too.
Exactly. I'm just talking to
We
the
called
public
the
right
game.
there. Who
Yeah,
y'all
we
gonna
used to call the
believe?
game.
You know?
Yeah,
So raw, rough,
and
and
that
rugged. That's how we give it to y'all at the Nature Sports Show. That's how we coming. I mean, like Rose said, he not ragging, but I am. I'm definitely ragging. Like I said, I'll be 39 on Sunday. I'm definitely ragging. No, I'll be 39 on Monday of next week. I'm definitely ragging. I'm definitely
yeah,
ragging on y'all right now.
yeah. It's
I
time
need
for
a
the
better
fan.
product.
Yeah, it's time for the fan base to step up, and so it's time for the fan base to take this one in our own, take matters in our own hands.
Mm,
And so
mm.
in that, we gonna make y'all win or y'all ain't gonna make no money. That's how that's gonna work. Either y'all gonna win or y'all ain't making no money. Y'all make the choice. If y'all don't win, we feel like y'all don't deserve to make no money either.
Mm.
That's how the Reds, because we've been giving money for the last 20 some years, 20 some odd years, 30 years, and y'all ain't won nothing. So at this point, y'all made $6 billion, which we know the team was valued at $6 billion, ain't won 3 playoff games in 30 years. We paid our dues as a fan base. Y'all need to give something back to us at this point. So we ain't giving y'all no more money. No, no. See y'all when y'all ready to win. See y'all when y'all ready to step y'all game up. But we ain't about to just keep handing money over to you. Y'all keep lying to us, telling us you're trying to win, bringing in these people, and then you go and tell the people to lose. Ain't no way Eric Bieniemy really think that he about to get a third and 1 if he in shotgun. He know he ain't gonna get it. That's why he in shotgun. I don't care what y'all say, what he say, or nobody else say. That's what I'm seeing in my own eyes. I don't care if you playing Madden or if you out there playing in Little League. If you in shotgun on the 3rd and 1 talking about you running the ball, you ain't gonna get it.
Well, not with an elementary line in front of you.
Not
'Cause
repeatedly.
I watched the Dolphins do it all game long in shotgun, line up, run the ball, and ran it and got more than the 1 yard they needed.
You might be right.
It's clear. 3rd and 1, quarterback sneak.
You might be
4th and
right.
1, quarterback sneak. We ain't got the line. I mean, y'all quarterback sneak on the goal line today. Why y'all ain't do that last week? Not last week, the week before last. Thanksgiving week. Why
This
didn't y'all
is.
do that?
I'm gonna tell you something. It's clear that this ownership, especially the front office, the ownership down to the GM, down to the coaching staff, they don't have any. The fans got more pride about this team than the people that work there, and that is the main problem. You got to clear that. You got to clear that I don't care attitude out. People, Ron Rivera, and this is no offense to Ron Rivera, but I'm gonna speak candidly because this is the same exact. I had on Ron Rivera from day one when he was announced that he was thinking about being a coach. The fact that you're coming here and you're not concerned because Ron Rivera came here before there was a GM. We had no GM when Ron Rivera was hired. He was hired by Daniel Snyder himself, directly from the owner. The fact that Ron Rivera was not concerned about who would be his GM said a lot about the fact that Ron Rivera was never here to win games. Because if you are here to win games, the first thing you're going to look at him and say, you need to get a GM in place before I come in to do anything because I want to know who I'm working with because I ain't going to win with any old body. The fact that he did not say these things says a lot about Ron Rivera and his motive to win when it came to the D.C. area in Washington. He was never here to win. And so I think he's not the only one who was never here to win. There's a few other people that I think, for instance, were never here to win. That's why, no offense to them, I don't feel like that's why they hired some of them young coaches. When was the last time we had a young coach? Joe Gibbs. That was literally the last time we had a young coach. All these other coaches have been old and recycled. Every single one.
Even when Joe Gibbs came back, he was old.
No, I'm talking about original. No, I don't mean when he
No,
came back.
I'm just saying, even when he came back, you know what
Mike,
I'm saying? He was
Mike
an older
Shanahan was
cat. We
over
haven't
the
had
hill.
no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mike
Jim
Shanahan was over
Zorn was
the hill.
old.
Jim Zorn was over the hill. Von Rivera over the hill. North Turner was over the hill for real, for real. He had been in Dallas for however long he had been there. Well, maybe North Turner was kind of young. He's one that was kind of young. We caught him in the beginning as a coordinator coming out. He was the one that we did catch. But other than that, go on.
He was like 50 years old though, wasn't he?
No, he was kind of young. Turner was young. Turner was kind of young, to be honest. Turner was kind of young. But that was back in the Cook era. Because Cook, that's who he hired. He had Joe Gibbs as an offensive coordinator when he was in San Diego as a young guy. He hired North Turner. Those was his two hires, Joe Gibbs and North Turner. You know, so these were young guys. And he hired, and Rich Pettibone. He had Rich Pettibone for a season in between them. You know, and he took over after Gibbs retired in '93. Rich Pettibone took over. But that's what I'm saying. Young coaches.
Carl Shanahan, 60 and 49 as a head coach.
It's crazy. 11 games over 500. Ron Rivera is at least 11 games under 500 with us. Just with us. So, again, we ain't going to get into too much, but Redskins Nation, y'all hear it from the Nature Sports Podcast. We've been with y'all for 8 seasons. We telling y'all straight up and down, y'all need to boycott. Stop spending money. Stop spending money. Stop spending money. Stop spending money. Do
Nothing.
not
Don't even buy a keychain.
anything. Nothing. Not a key. Yep.
Don't buy a
Not even a
keychain.
keychain.
Don't buy a skull cap. Nothing.
Nothing.
Don't buy a brake pad. Don't buy
Nothing.
nothing.
I don't care about the draft pick. We don't care about the new coach. If it's not translating to wins, we don't care no more.
It's irrelevant. If we don't got a W attached to it, it's irrelevant.
It's irrelevant.
It's all the way irrelevant.
That's the only thing you could do with us here is win. We don't want to hear none of. We don't care about none of the other hoopla stuff. Either you winning or you getting out of here. All of this smoke and mirrors that y'all got going on, Bieniemy was nothing but smoke and mirrors. Let's be clear about it now. We see the results. It was nothing but smoke and mirrors. It was nothing but smoke and mirrors. All of this stuff, Rivera, all of this, only person who was legit to me was Del Rio, the one that ain't here no more. That's why they got rid of him first. That's why they gutted his side first. That's why they chopped him down first. Because to me, he was the only one that was real out of all of y'all. He was the only one that was real. He was the only one that had championship pedigree. Del Rio is the only one. The rest of y'all, I can't say that. I can't say that. I'm sorry. I seen you work. I seen your work. Ron Rivera, you don't have championship pedigree. I've seen your work, bro. The pedigree ain't
Jason
there.
has not been on the field since his first snap. After that, he's been off the field.
You know.
And they put the clamps on A.J. Brown. Ward. Is that Desmond? Desmond Ward?
Yeah. Jimmy Ward.
Jimmy. He put the clamps on A.J. He got away with a hold right there. But yeah, nothing around here screams winners to me.
Yeah. So
It screams opportunists.
Yeah.
That's
So
what it
that's what
screams, opportunists.
we're gonna continue to bring y'all the real here, but I'm gonna tell y'all now we do got a sports betting show we about to do. So we want y'all to make sure y'all get ready for that. It's gonna be a morning show. It's gonna be a morning show. Make sure y'all get tuned in for that. Make sure y'all that way we can keep y'all at least making money while the Redskins is losing. At least we can, y'all can make a couple dollars. We hope y'all make some money to replace some of that Redskin anguish that we got going on. Because it's been terrible this year, bro. It's been a terrible year.
Yes, it is.
So,
But look, we signing out right now, man. It's your boy ETA Money Row in the building, of
yes,
course.
indeed.
Boy Big Son. Y'all catch us next time with Uptown Vito and Point B. Y'all already know how we doing it, man. Here live at the Nick Sports Network show. We're gonna bring it to y'all live, real and direct, raw, rough and rugged, every time.
Yeah, y'all know it. Y'all know it. See y'all next time.